hello! Welcome to the final stream of this PNG. She will be retired as she deserves. Hi, hello, welcome! Hope everyone has had a good day so far. Oh man. Hi, hello, dear. Hi, Joy. Hi, or welcome. Hope you had a good day so far. I am so ready to retire this image. I am ready to evolve. I have been constantly staring at my updated PNG since I made it. I think I made the one I'm currently using. Pokemon era, truly. I made this one, I think in May of 2022. It wasn't too long after I moved. If not May, then probably June when I made it. But she's a bit old. She's a bit worn. Not in a bad way. But it is time to evolve. So we're just going to do a little bit of just a little yoink. There she go. Goodbye forever. I am gone. I have vanished. And now for the unveiling of, I don't want to call it a 2.0, but basically a 2.0. Oh, we cheated that. But are you ready? Already. Looking much better. Hi! Hello, Dojiro. Welcome. Hope you had a good day so far. I hope you're ready. It's great that... Oh shit, it already showed off that... Hello, hi! I can blink now. Oh, it's just you, Dom? Why did I say it like that? Such an old one. Oh god, my tea is hot. Oh shit, I should move myself up. Hi, hello. I exist. I am updated. I have evolved. My hair looks so much better. I've been staring at the hair so much. Is that your Weeb account, Tom? Looks like cotton candy you need a hell yeah. Oh, I take you. It looks so much nicer. I've been wanting a new PNG for a while, but I kept messing around. Am I wrong though? Is the question. But I've been wanting to do a different pose, but anytime I tried to do a different pose, like any kind of sketching or anything like that, I was just too in love with this pose. So I just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna take the sketch that I had and fix up anything that I wasn't a super fan of, which was mostly just like the hair and the accessories, and anything else that is different is just my line art game improving over 2 years. So you named after an anime character a long time ago. That's so valid. That's so valid. You're wrong thinking that the old PNG couldn't be topped. I am so excited to use this one. I'm just slapping it everywhere. I mostly really, really enjoy the bangs. They look a lot better. To be fair, I was spending a chunk of time trying to figure out how exactly to draw my bangs, how I want them to sit, and I think I've finally gotten them to a place. But I've gotten them to a place where I finally like how they sit. And actually, I thought about this recently where when I first updated my look to this new one, getting rid of the princess look, I knew that maybe eventually I'd get like a live 2D model again, but not until I kind of figured out how exactly I want things to look to where I'm like really happy with it. And now, since I've been like staring at this new PNG, I'm like, I want to see her move. Fuck. So that's gonna be next year's project, probably. The fine art of anime bangs mastered truly. And it's like, I don't even know if I'd call them anime bangs. It's just like round. But thank you. Oh man. I do want to eventually, I want to update some stuff. I think since I've updated my PNG, I kind of want to continue evolving in a way. I want to do more things. But I think I'm going to probably focus on maybe saving up money this year in order to spend a lot of money next year. I definitely want to try to get like background music. That's something that I'm really thinking about right now. Trying to think, maybe some new overlays. I'm not fully sure. I do know that I want to get like updated emotes, and I will not be asked to draw them myself. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm tired of drawing. Oh god. I say as I might draw today. But I want to try to get like updated emotes, but I wouldn't be able to use them on YouTube. They would just be for the Discord server. It'd be like that sometimes. Jedi looks so good if you do go live 2D body. Yeah! I'm excited. I don't know if I would rig it myself or not, just because I'm very particular about how I want things to look, but also I'm very baby. I'm very baby. It's been a very long time since I've touched live 2D, and I don't know if I could be asked to rig. I can't be bothered. I might just try to find someone and pay them to do it. I wouldn't want anything crazy, just something simple. Drawing for pleasure is totally different than for business. It truly is. It truly is. And I mean, I don't really see the streaming stuff as like anything business related at this point. It's just hobby related. Me updating anything is just me updating things, you know? Just getting a refresh, I guess? But I've been kind of wanting to at least get a specific overlay for my full screen streaming, because I still want some kind of border. But I don't know if Choco is still like doing overlay commissions. I don't think she is. And also I feel like she's gonna get tired of me constantly commissioning her. So I might try to find someone else, which I have someone in mind, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very pricey. Right. But that's the name of the game. I don't know if I'd ever get a new logo though. Like my little tiny one in the corner. It is very intimidating. It's very time consuming. I could do it. I've done it before. but there's also maybe like certain stuff that I may want to try to do that I'm just not gonna have the brain capacity to figure out. And it'd be like that sometimes. Red logo is supreme. Truly! It really is. And it's, I don't know, it's very simple enough. I thought about getting a new logo, but I mean, the one that I have is already really nice. I'm just gonna live with it. Ugh. Has anyone done anything fun today as I switch on over? I might not fully dedicate today to drawing. I don't really know what exactly I want to do. I'm riding off of the high of my D&D session earlier. Probably gonna die next session, so I'm just enjoying not being dead yet. Oh man, that's gonna suck ass. Hey Fuda, you're coding a- oh hell yeah! What kind of game are you thinking of coding, by the way? I'm very curious. He makes a really yummy soup. Oh, hell yeah, soup! Oh, delicious. Choco loves doing bread commissions. I know, but I don't want to like, I don't know. Like, I wanted to still match everything, and I love what she's done with everything. But I'll check in with her later. It's just I already have her working on other stuff for me right now. And I think she's sick right now, I think. So I don't want to do anything too crazy. I actually thought about commissioning her for her little live 2D chibi model. But I was also like, you're already doing a ref sheet and one of those monochrome sketches for me. I don't like overwhelming people. I feel like it's very easy for me to overwhelm people, unfortunately. Correct. You're learning the program, so you're making a simple side scroll. Oh, hell yeah. Whenever you finish, I'm gonna play it. Send it to me. I'll play it on stream. I will judge you. I'm kidding, I won't judge you. I could never. You've done so many before that you felt like you overdid it. That's a very fair feeling. It's very valid. I'm kind of feeling, especially because she was so busy recently with her convention. She just went to the one. But I think she got the the convention sickness. Oh, because I think it went with both her and Vivi, unfortunately. I hope they feel better soon. I worry for them. You like Easter eggs? Hell yeah. I will probably understand none of them. Well, I don't know. Apparently, during D&D today, I was the only one who got a reference the Dungeon Master made with 11 herbs and spices. It took me a second because I didn't hear it the first time, but maybe that's just, I'm too powerful. Now cuddling up to the puppo to feel better. You so do. Tweet. Her dog is so cute. KFC, yeah, exactly. I was laughing too much though. I couldn't even say anything. I guess that's what happens when some players are just in Europe. It be like that sometimes. It simply be like that sometimes. How do they not know KFC? That's a good question. I also don't exactly know what countries they live in, so I'm not sure how commodified KFC is in their countries. Even though it still eludes me to this day, what the hell our dungeon master is. He might be some kind of British. I don't know where, in which country, in the British Isles, but somewhere. His accent is very hard to pinpoint. But at the very least, I know there, because during one session for a break, God, what was it? He took a break, and he got a cuppa, it's the way he said, a cuppa and a Jaffe cake? I was like, oh shit, you really British. Absolutely wild. KFC is worldwide, but some things are different in America. KFC, very true. I guess it's just how well known the meme is. And also, like, it kind of depends too, because with some of the players, they constantly reference more well-known media stuff that I don't. I live under a rock. I don't know nothing. I don't know anything. So, I think recently there's been a lot of memes from the, what is it, the Fast and the Furious. There was a lot of memes with those, with family. Even though we're probably gonna die next session, we're gonna have to be a new family. Sometimes it be like that. What is another thing? I can't remember. They started talking a little bit about Supernatural, which I may have watched one episode. I think I watched part of the very first episode and then stopped. It's not for me. Which is fair, but it reminds me I truly am the oddball. Be like that sometimes. New trope. Refound family. Fuck. We all die and we come back together in the afterlife. We refound ourselves. Well, I guess I'm pretty sure my girl is going to be forever lost once she makes her pact. Oh, that's gonna be fun. If she lives long enough to make it. You should watch the Scooby-Doo episode of Supernatural. I heard that was a thing. There's like so many special Scooby-Doo stuff that I've never seen that I want to. But I know there's like the WWE movies? I've always wanted to watch those, but I never like sat down to watch those. I think I've mostly just seen a lot of the really old stuff. I'm gonna have to like sit down and just binge Scooby-Doo. Binge some Scooby-Doo stuff. Which you can never truly go wrong with Scooby-Doo, to be honest. No matter what. Even if it's... Well, I just realized... I remembered what I just suppressed in my brain. The Velma show. So, I guess you could go wrong. So, whoops. Fuck. We're just gonna continue suppressing the memory of that show. Your older sibling has been binging Scooby-Doo lately, as they should. Which Scooby-Doo, though? Which iteration? I'm very curious. Scooby-Doo is my absolute jam. We don't have to talk about the Velma show. We don't have to acknowledge that it exists. Exactly. You never saw it. Was it bad? I think I watched maybe the first episode. First and second. It's very... I don't know how to describe it. It's very... I want to call it fake feminist. Not even like fake feminist, but just like obnoxious about it. or obnoxious inclusivity, maybe? I don't know the right word for it. But while it's very diverse and we love that, it does so while also putting down anything that isn't a minority. They kind of like put down, which I guess in a way fair, but also at least be funny about. It's not that funny. Like I can handle it. It's fine, but like be funny. It just, I don't know. It feels like it's bad boomer humor. If that makes sense. I had like high hopes. And it's just, it's not worth it. I think I watched like a couple of people give like little recaps of whatever episodes that had come out, but then I kind of gave up. Or did I? Oh god, I don't know. I don't know, it just could have been better. It wasn't that great. From what... I realized it wasn't worth it to keep watching, so I think I just, listened to some recaps. I think that's about it. They go through a few, but lately they've been watching a pup named Scooby-Doo! That show was so cute! I miss that show. It was so adorable. Honestly, you didn't watch it yourself, but all the reviews you saw were like, at least entertain me if you're gonna be this bad. Yeah. Yeah. Like that's honestly, that's the only bar that you have to pass, to be honest. To be honest. They really didn't. Like, I feel like it could only really be funny to very mean-spirited people. Which, if that's your audience, I hope you reached it. But, otherwise, not really that great. The show you missed watching is Lost Tapes? I've never heard of that. What's it about? Is it tapes that have been lost? Lost to the void. Found again by a eldritch being. Cthulhu? Cthulhu found them. That's the lore now. Cthulhu found the tapes. And beams it into our heads. Pup named Scooby-Doo is on... Oh, I love that the little heart emoji is covering up the rest of the message on Tubi. I don't know if the whole thing is there, but that's where they watch it. Oh, you're thinking of the right lost tape. They have it all on YouTube. Oh, wow. So many things. I feel like I wonder. It might be on HBO. Hello, Timothy Chalamet. What the fuck was I thinking when I saw him? Like, a name appeared in my head and it was definitely not his name, and I've immediately forgotten. It's a docudrama of mysterious creatures being recorded by average people, like Paranormal? Okay. Paranormal activities, like, or Cloverfield. Oh, so I was partially right. Not at all. They're edited. Not all. Okay. That makes sense. But yeah, that makes sense. There's not a whole lot that gets thrown onto YouTube unfortunately. Also, apparently on... I'm still gonna call it HBO Max, because just calling it Max is kind of dumb, because that's my cat's name. But apparently the new Wonka movie is already on HBO Max. I might watch it out of just general curiosity, you know? It's a little musical. I didn't know it was going to be a musical until very recently when I was watching, I was listening to some music at work, and I saw the Pure Imagination song be recommended, and I listened to it, and honestly, pretty good. At least the one song I listened to. Didn't know. Yeah, I guess I only really saw the first trailer for that movie. So and it didn't really show off a lot of the music, I don't think. It was just kind of Wonka just kind of existing. Just being Wonka. And seeing the Oompa Loompa in a jar. At least I think he was in a jar. I don't know. I really don't know. But Timothy Chalamet has a pretty good voice from at least like the Pure Imagination song. Not bad. I feel like it's a very good, it'll probably be a very good turn your brain off and watch kind of movie. Don't take it seriously. Because I wouldn't, because I don't know, I'm gonna be real. I wasn't really a fan of Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original movie with Gene Wilder. He scared me. He scares me. And I saw him, I think, as just a very angry asshole. But I also didn't like a lot of the other characters. They were just... So I can be kind of very sensitive to sounds. Especially to voices. Which is why certain stuff will kind of almost make me overstimulated, I guess. And my god, do a lot of those children just yell. And so that movie just wasn't a fun time overall for me. So I think that's why I'm more so like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the one from the 2000s, just because it's quieter. There's not as much yelling. Cries. It's my curse. So most of the people end up being off by said creatures like Thunderbirds, Bigfoot, Yeti, your own state's cryptid, the Dover Ooh, what's the Dover Demon? And the tapes get found or recovered by officials. Oh, so again, in a way, I wasn't wrong. That sounds, I don't know if the concept sounds familiar, but it sounds fun. Isn't that what all Willy Wonka movies are? A brain... True, and I guess it depends. Technically the first one is more of just a massive advertisement. The second one, I think, tries to tell a little bit of a story. Or it more so has a little bit more of a moral, I guess, since it follows the book and shows a little more of how capitalism bad. It also, I guess in a way, loneliness can make you batshit crazy. If you want to look at Wonka, fuck. I don't really know what the point of the new movie is, though. It's... All I see is that it's like a prequel, and I guess it kind of shows him getting his start in the candy making business, and how he gets the Oompa Loompas, at least for the Gene Wilder version, the original version. Listening clips of the original, the original the Wonka, there's definitely off-putting. Yeah. I know, I feel like I have like such a controversial take over the fact that I don't like the first Willy Wonka movie. Maybe it's just, I don't know, I'm a little too close to, I don't want to say I'm a little too close to Gen Z. It's more like I didn't watch it as a kid, and I didn't really get an attachment to it, I guess. Or maybe I did, and certain aspects of it, of like Wonka getting like really aggressive, the kids yelling all the time, and the boat scene where they're riding the river scared the piss out of me. Even as an adult, it's very intimidating, and I don't really understand why. I'm gonna be real, I really don't understand how they got the good ending. Well, hello, Maxwell. Because I guess the spoilers for Willy Wonka and the is it Wonka and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory for the first one? I can't remember. But the spoilers for the ending of that movie, where Charlie loses the competition, I guess, because even though he's last, Wonka pitches a fit and just goes off on this 10-year-old kid about how they drank some bubbles even though they weren't supposed to. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Okay. But like they weren't supposed to, but then he takes the gobstopper and puts it on his desk and is like, oh, everything is forgiven, you actually win. And also this fucking evil ass looking guy over here who I've had apparently talking to each child to convince them to give me the gobstopper to steal it, but it actually has been working for me this entire time. Wow. And it's maybe it's just because it's from the 70s, 80s, I think. It's just a thing that maybe makes sense for older logic, or maybe the audiences back then, but for me, Slugworth, yeah! Slugworth just really didn't make sense to me, and I think that bothers me a lot even now. Where in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I don't know if it's close to the original book with how, like, yeah, no, he was a little shit bastard man, but he only really plays a part in the beginning to kickstart something into something else. He wasn't like he was important to Willy Wonka, but not so much as important to Charlie, I guess. Even though he kind of kickstarted turning the town poor as shit. Capitalism! We love it! Completely. Praise capitalism. Totally fun. Can't live without it. See, it's an alien looking creature. Ooh, that is in Dover, Massachusetts. One day, I will learn how to speak English. Which, I should already know how to speak English. It's the only language I know. But fuck it. Dover, Massachusetts area that has been sighted in the late 70s, but skeptics say it was either an owl or a moose calf. Oh, kind of like with unicorns actually being rhinoceroses. You can't say that word either. Isn't that your cryptid? It's your Massachusetts. Oh wait, no, that's Dom. I thought it was Dan. My bad. I can't read either. I can't fucking read. It's the dyslexia. Just blame everything on that. You like Timothy's rendition of Willy Wonka? He looks very cute as Willy Wonka. I feel like it's been known that I can't fucking read though. Don't ever expect me to read. I'm so sorry. Unless that is your area, Dom, then haha. Technically, maybe I'm right. I doubt it though. I don't know where you live. Unless I do, and I'm standing right outside your window right now. Ugh. Standing outside of everyone's window. If you start putting city and town names of Massachusetts, your head would start spinning with the pronunciations. I feel even with even with like Florida, there's just some cities that I struggle to pronounce. Cities are hard. Words are hard. You expect me to use my brain, my eyeballs? I cannot process anything. I am simply a void. Did we still forget? Really standing right outside our windows, but with an entire desktop streaming. Exactly, exactly. I'm like one of those characters, or from that one, what's that one game? I forget what it's called, but you're constantly trying to like either hack into something or not get hacked, and there's like 5 different people trying to kill you. I think of it like that. But I'm the one trying to get into your house with my whole setup. Just let me in! Let me in! Maxwell, you are taking up so much space. You gotta move your little toesies. Move your toesies. Thank you. If only you could move your tail! Ugh. Oh man. Let me see. What was I even on this fucking website? Oh, Scooby-Doo! I'm like, why is HBO Max still open? Why am I here? Sneak thief, you think? Maybe. I cannot remember. What the I have not been watching these shows. Hello. Someone has been watching stuff on my profile. It's not my account, but it's my profile. Which slut has watched Tokyo Vice, The Flash, True Detective, and The Regime? Autoplay? No, I've never seen these shows. It was you. Fuck. That's fair. That's valid. Very fair and valid. You only you'd watch The Flash though? That's a choice. That's a choice. I say knowing because I have seen it. Let's see, what was I was looking for Scooby-Doo. Barbie! It was not you. You never watched human TV. You need to start on that. Chop chop. Watch some living people. Watch them exist. Perceive them. Won't report you for password theft, but she will judge you. Exactly, exactly. The Barbie movie. It was alright. Wasn't that great. I did love Ryan Gosling though. He was so funny. It was 6 out of 10. The Flash or Barbie? I'm about to judge you really hard. The last 2 seasons of The Flash. I mean, it's the movie, not the show. The last 2 seasons of The Flash were not that good. I did hear that before. Barbie, you don't know what The Flash is? Okay, good. Stay not knowing. It's a movie that was made. Like, it existed. I wasn't gonna watch it, but I think I watched it with my dad and sister because he wanted to. Because of all of the Superman stuff, I guess. Barbie? Yeah, I'd say that's a very fair... I would give it, honestly... It kind of depends, but I'd go between like 5.5 out of 10 or like 6 out of 10 too. Like, it was funny, but it also wasn't that great. The production design was amazing though. Where are you? Scooby-Doo. Maybe I should stop looking at things and actually use the search engine. Okay, yeah, literally fucking everything. Let's see, we have Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Mystery Incorporated. Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. Scooby-Doo and Guess Who? Scooby-Doo Camp Scare? Scooby-Doo Pirates Ahoy! Scooby-Doo and Crypto too! There are a lot of these that I have not seen. I feel like a fake fan. Scooby-Doo Legend of the Phantasaur. I think I've seen that one. I know I've seen Mystery Incorporated. Maybe Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Scooby-Doo and Kiss Rock and Roll Mystery! I need to see that. That sounds so chaotic. Scooby-Doo and the Beach Beastie. I don't think I've seen that. We'll get Scooby-Doo and the Power Rangers! I would die. I would die so happy. I haven't watched like a whole lot of Power Rangers, but I think that was probably true for a lot of people with watching Power Rangers, where it's like the ones that you watch as a kid are the ones you just are kind of the most hooked on, or are your favorite. This is probably also the only ones you've seen. At least in like my case. I think my favorites were Time Force. There was also Mystic Force? Mystic something, where they had like magic. And oh my god. I feel like a SPD! Oh, that's it. I've watched that one too, but I know I watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like the original, but I think my diehard is probably Time Force, to the point where I think when I rigged my very first model, I had Mystic Force playing in the background. And usually, so fun fact about me, for background stuff, or like background noise, whenever I'm trying to like focus on something, I cannot, for the life of me, cannot watch something like a show or anything on the side while working. My attention just immediately diverts to whatever I'm watching, unless I know it by heart. Which was for me the Power Rangers Time Force. So I binged watched the entire show while I was working on that model. Had that on in the background because I needed something long to listen to, and I think I was tired of listening to podcasts or something at the time. But fun fact about me, I guess. My attention is easily captivated, I guess. I think the only time that I can like have something in the background is if it's music. It doesn't have to have lyrics, but I actually prefer lyrics in a song. Like, say if I'm drawing now, mostly just because for whatever reason my brain just turns off the lyrics. It just zones out. Think of comics, comics wise, Justice League and Power Rangers. Ooh, I love that the Power Rangers are like going places. You go do music or non-video podcast. Oh, yeah, even with like non-video podcasts, if there's like video to it, I like try to stop and watch it. There was a D&D podcast that I was trying to listen to at work because they're long. I need to start watching that again, but these players were just so animated. I felt like I had to stop working just to fucking watch what they were doing, because they would like do so much physically and they're so fucking funny. I love them. They're such a treat. Did you know that there's a Time Force Black Ranger that hunts the Pink Ranger? In Time Force? Or is it something different? I don't remember that plot line. There's a video, no matter how unimportant there is to it, the content I'm hearing, you will leave your heart to watch them speak. Exactly. She's the sister of the Alex due to his death. She thought Pink was... Oh, in a comic. Okay. Wow. I know absolutely nothing about comics. I can't read! Fuck. That sounds really fun though, because I know... I guess spoilers for Time Force. I just remember the stuff with the show. Now I kind of want to rewatch. I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but I remember the whole plot with the Red Ranger. Red Ranger versus Red Ranger. Who's gonna be it? Who's gonna be the Red Ranger? We love... I don't want to call it reincarnation, but kind of. It's kind of a reincarnation. I guess. They removed it for cosmic... Bastards! What the fuck? Canceling Netflix right fucking now. I say that even though I'm not paying for Netflix. I don't even watch Netflix all that often. That makes me so sad. If you Panther, you'll sacrifice your soul to Satan for one bite of tuna. You know what? Very fair and valid. Max is often like that too. Go feed the baby. But let's see. What are these other Scooby-Doos? I need to return to these to see which ones I have seen. Why are there just individual episodes? Let's see. Scooby-Doo, the mystery begins. Oh my goodness. Wait, why don't I just... Hold on. I could just... One second. Where are you? We're gonna hide this. We're gonna hide you. And I think... Yeah. I can just show most of this. Let me... Yeah, it doesn't show my name. That's fine. We're just gonna look at these because my childhood. Well, we have Scooby-Doo, the mystery begins. Some of these are kind of hidden. Let me see. What if I zoom out? Oh, interesting. Interesting. That's what happens when you zoom out on HBO Max. Doesn't change the picture sizes. Changes everything else, though. Okay. Well, you're just gonna have to go with my word for it. Let's see. We have Scooby-Doo, The Mystery Begins. I think that's the live action movie with them when they were younger. Like when they first get together. Or one version of that. We have Scooby-Doo and the Gourmet Ghost. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like Gordon Ramsay. What if I want to minimize, or not minimize, but make it windowed, but also I'm scared. I'm scared to do that. Bob, oh! It's gonna be so... It's gonna be one of those chefs that are just fucking everywhere. Bobby Flay. Let's see, next one we have Scooby-Doo Franken-Creepy. Okay. Okay. Don't think I've seen that one. Scooby-Doo Curse of the Lake Monster. I've seen that one. I've seen that one. Oh, it's alright. Scooby-Doo and the Spooky Scarecrow. I have not seen that. Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword? Wow. Scooby-Doo Shaggy's Showdown? He's like Tim and Scooby in like little cowboy outfits. They got their little cowboy hats. Oh my god. I love cowboys. And they're riding like a little wagon. That's so cute. Scooby-Doo, the WWE mystery. Okay. Okay. I want to see that though. You have Scooby-Doo, Moon Monster Madness. Have not seen that. Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King. I think I've seen that one. Scooby-Doo Haunted Holidays, Scooby-Doo Stage Fright, Scooby-Doo Music of the Vampire. I might have seen that one. Scooby-Doo Spooky Games, Scooby-Doo Adventures, The Mystery Map. He looks like a fucking Muppet. He's a little Muppet. Or is that supposed to be like claymation? Scooby-Doo Abracadabra-Doo. I don't know if I've seen that one. Hex Girls? Like the movie that they're related to? Do they have their own movie? I know the movie that they're related to. Ghastly Goals, Mecha Mutt Menace, Mask of the Blue Falcon, What's New Scooby-Doo. Be Cool Scooby-Doo. I've seen What's New. Vampire. Oh! You know what? That makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like they fit in right well there. Batman. Brave and the Bold. Lego Scooby-Doo. Oh my goodness. Lego Scooby-Doo. Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo and WWE. Curse of the Speed Demon. And then it's just like a bunch of regular episodes. But it doesn't seem to have... It doesn't have my favorites. The Bastards. I think... I can't remember the names of the ones that I like the most. I'll just switch back to just chatting. But I think my favorites... or the ones that I really remember are... the movies... There's the one... where they go to... I don't know if they go to Salem... but they go to a town that has like this ghost lady haunting everything, and there's this book guy writing a novel, and it's like a ghost witch haunting the town for like the festival or something. And that's when the Hex Girls were introduced. I remember the movie where the gang gets sucked into a video game, or like a software video game, I guess. I don't know. Can't remember. And they go through a bunch of different levels. Level sections. But it's cool. Yeah! It's... I can never remember the names. There's one involving aliens. I remember that one. I really liked that one. I liked the lady that they introduced to be the love interest for Shaggy. She was such a vibe. Trying to think if there were any others. There's the shows. Obviously, the live action movies, Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo 2. Those are very formative for me. Do any of you guys have like... It's kind of hard to pick a #1 favorite Scooby-Doo movie because there's so many. But what would you guys say? If not your absolute favorite, your top 3, if you've seen them. I'm trying to think. I think even if it's like nostalgia affecting your choices, because that is absolutely going to affect mine. Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. Oh, yep. In the Cyber Ghost. Is it Cyber Ghost or Cyber Chase? I know it was Cyber something. Is it really Cyber Ghost? Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders. Yeah! I remember. Those most of those names jostle my marble brain cell. One of those two. Fair. Very fair. But I think if I had to go with like a top 3, I think Scooby-Doo 2. I like that one a lot more than the first one. Cyber Chase. Oh. Wow. I'm trying to think. Scooby-Doo 2. Not in like any particular order. Or I guess maybe a particular order. That one has to be #1. Oh, there was also the one where they go to an island and there's like zombies and furries. I forget what that one was called too, but that one was fun. I think though, Zombie Island, hell yeah. I think God, those are all so fucking good. It's so hard to pick the other two. Gonna have to go with a top 5, and it's just all of the ones I saw as a kid. Sometimes I feel like that. It's fair and valid. I think though, it's probably going to be Cyber Chase and the Alien Invaders are my other ones, I think. It's a hard think, to be honest, because there are so many. There's so much Scooby-Doo. And if I had to pick a favorite show, probably... Is it this? No, that's the original. I need to see like the animation. I can't remember. Guess Who? I know I liked Mystery Incorporated. What's New Scooby-Doo? That one was my favorite. That's it. Because, I mean, fucking come on. The opening song? Iconic? It's, like, you can't even say What's New Scooby-Doo without even, like, thinking of the song. Come on. Come on. It's so good. It's such a earworm. Scooby-Doo is so iconic. How could you not love it? Unless you've just never seen Scooby-Doo, then fair and valid. But there's so many different flavors of it. I feel like it's kind of hard to not have at least one that you really like. Or even used to like. I think I really did like the Music of the Vampire, though. I did like that one. Is that the one? Band that played it still plays once in a while during the— Hell yeah! As they fucking should. Oh god, that movie was so good. Music of the Vampire was so good. I wasn't expecting it to be a musical when I first, like, happened to watch it. I think it was just, like, on TV. Absolutely iconic. We love to see a musical. It's so random. I don't want to rewatch it now. I want to rewatch it, and then I'm never gonna rewatch it because I'm so bad at sitting down and watching things. I feel like these days I have to watch something with someone, but I never have anyone to watch anything with. Fuck. There's so many things that I need to watch, or not even need to watch. I want to watch. I want to watch Wonka. I want to watch Belle, that movie, the one that has like the 3D animation and all the singing. I've listened to the English song so fucking much, or at least most of them. I feel like I should at least see the movie itself at some point. I'm trying to think of other stuff. Is anyone else like that? Is that like a thing nowadays where it's like you can't watch something by yourself? Or I don't know, because my sister, she'll just sit down and just watch it when she's home. She has binged the entire Marvel franchise at least 2 or 3 times. And Harry Potter. She's binged that a lot. Ooh, excuse me. Kinda. I don't know if it's just a result of like the pandemic or just my attention span. Like it's just hard to like sit and focus. It feels like if I'm gonna sit down and do something, it has to be like a moment, you know? If that makes sense. Like I can do it, I can watch something with someone else. I can watch something by myself if it's almost like made into an event where I used to, I think the only thing I like sat down to watch in recent times was House of the Dragon. I was watching those episodes when they came out. But that's... we will see if I do that again. Mostly just because, like, I love the show. I absolutely adore it. But I guess it just depends on my mental when the show finally comes out. I know they started posting trailers and stuff, but I used to watch that show with Basil. So kind of hard to continue. Same with The Mandalorian. Used to watch that with Kitty. We love grief. Oh, fuck. Our last series really sat down to binge was the new Netflix Castlevania. I still need to watch. That's another thing I need to watch. Fuck. But I don't know if I will ever finish The Mandalorian. Unfortunately. And hopefully I can get myself to continue watching House of the Dragon because I'm very, very invested in what happens next. Fuck. Be like that sometimes. But I'm trying to think what else. I guess it's like with like people having like I don't know, a watch list or something. About taking your time and simply never finishing something grief. It is. It really is. Some grief harder than most. Fuck. Be like that sometimes. Tee. Oh, you know, I think I used to... I tried to have it as like a thing before. Oh, there's one show before I talk about that. There's one show that I watched that I was actually able to sit down and watch by myself, which was Bridgerton. But that's a hard show to watch with other people. There's unfortunately a lot of sex. I think there was one time, and I always try to like skip those scenes. But I think there was once in the first season that I think I like counted the minutes that I like had to skip. And it was like, I don't know, 5 or 7 minutes of just a very whole intimate scene. And I'm like, what the why? Why? It doesn't need to be that long. Cries. It's unfortunate watching that show as an asexual. I watch it for the production design and just how pretty everything is, and I love the time period. But my god, do I hate most of the characters. I hate most of the drama. I hate most of the romance. The only things that kept me watching that show, other than how pretty everything was just my favorite character. I know her, I don't remember her full name. I just remember her like nickname, Pen. Is her name Penelope? Okay, she's Penelope. I mostly remember like Pen and her last name, Featherington? Featherington? It's really strange. The names can be a little strange. But it's funny watching that show as someone who hates like 90% of it. But I think I'm probably going to stop watching after next season when it comes out, because I want to watch that one because it's going to be Penelope season. It's going to be finally her time to shine. She's going to get her boy. I'm looking forward to it, especially I'm really looking forward to him not being fucking dumb. Or, well, I guess, I don't know if it's necessarily dumb, but maybe just more like in denial, you know? Just in denial. Like, they're so cute, but I love Penelope, and I think with the way that the show goes, it's like after, or maybe the books, but after the whatever couple that's focused on gets together, they kind of are pushed to the side to make room for the other couple, the current couple, to shine, which very fair and valid. It's a very good structure, but it's also just kind of funny that the love interest, Simon, in the first season, he just completely leaves. Like, you never see him again. He's still alive, but the actor just wanted to like do other stuff. Which is just so funny. And then he proceeded to be in the D&D movie. Absolutely bananas. But something else that I tried to make it a little bit of a moment to try to sit down and watch K-dramas. But it was back when I lived in the apartment. I don't know what to like call it other than that apartment. Because I can't like say the city. But back when I lived in the apartment, eventually what I started to do was I made myself dinner, and I made myself some nice tea, and I would go and I would get in bed, get all cozied up. I may or may not have Kitty somewhere laying around me or in the body or on top of the body pillow next to me. She fucking loved body pillows. Oh my god. wherever she would lay, and I would just turn on the TV and watch an episode or two of a K-drama or a C-drama, whatever was interesting me. And anytime something, I just got bored. I think that was part of when I started to, in a way, I guess, improve mentally. That's where this, in some regard, just because that was when I started to develop the mentality of, if I am bored of whatever I'm watching, like if it just did not interest me, I am either going to skip this section to something else, to a different scene, or I am going to just drop the show if I already haven't been enjoying everything so far. Which honestly, it can kind of depend on the show, but it was very liberating to try to just let myself do that. So if anyone struggles with that, I definitely just recommend. And I think that's why it was so easy for me to do with, like, even with Bridgerton, because there was a lot of that show that I fucking skipped because I was so bored. I didn't care for the romances, or most of them, any of them. The main draw of the show, I hate it. It'd be like that sometimes. But it's a very liberating thing to do if you haven't tried doing that. It was in fact a great call on his part. If it sucks, hit the bricks. Exactly. It's, I feel like it helps you kind of get a little bit more enjoyment out of some stuff. Not just only skipping something that makes you uncomfortable, because that's totally okay. And it's also totally okay to skip something that's just fucking boring. It's okay. Like, it's your time. Your time is finite. Would you rather sit there doing something that's boring you out of your mind? Or would you rather skip to something that you would enjoy? Whether it's just completely abandoning the whatever you're watching, or just still kind of vibing, so you just kind of skip the scene to something a little better. Might be a little harder to do with movies than with shows, but it don't fucking matter. And if you miss some context, it's fine. It's fine. Don't fucking matter. You could probably get context clues or something, you know? Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Wow, I did not expect to talk for basically almost an hour and a half. I was expecting to start drawing at this point, but you know, it's just chit-chatting, showing off my new PNG, which has a much better silhouette. You got a semi-good series happen around 2001, 2002, Godzilla the animated series. There's an animated series? You're fucking telling me that there's an animated series? What the fuck? What the fuck? It rocked before Pokemon and Digimon started airing. Also Kong. There's a fucking Kong animated. What the fuck? Oh my god. There's so many like mysterious animation out there. It's fucking wild. 2000s were just absolutely living. The just chatting vibes are strong. They truly are. I think I'm just riding off of the high of D&D because I Unfortunately, after our paladin died, previously, a few sessions ago, several sessions ago at this point, my character, I think she's kind of always had the highest charisma, but my character has kind of become the face of the group, so she's talking to everyone. And I'm having to have that brain space. I'm still riding off the high of that brain space, I guess, of having to make decisions. Make decisions, talk to people, even though I'm not good at it. Which, also, my character isn't either, so it's okay, valid, and fair. But she's special. She's a special little kiki. But animated series are... I feel like in that time, there was a lot of different shows of just random stuff. Like, I think there was Sonic X, the animated... The Sonic anime. It was a fucking anime. Oh my god. My bread and butter of my middle school years. Ugh. Fuck. My childhood obsession. Oh god. Oh, that's right. Oh, I forgot. When I was still streaming on Twitch, I had the goal of if I got like 2,000? Who am I? Like, only, not even 5 people like me. Fuck, would there be 2,000 willing to follow me? Fuck that. The 200 followers, that's what it was. I was thinking of like subscribers too, because of being on YouTube for so long. But I had a goal of if I reached 200 followers on Twitch, I was going to read my old fanfic, my old Sonic X fanfic. And I think I still have it somewhere. And I was gonna do it with a fucking Sonic OC or Sonic Sonic Sona, I guess. My persona would have been Sonicified. I still have that. She's still cute. Not as cute as the updated PNG, because I drew that one from like in 2022. So she kind of old too, but I ain't updating that. Fuck that. That's so much effort. I can't be bothered. Maybe one day. 1998, Godzilla's son. And Kong the Animated Series is more sci-fi mystical, with the Kong of the series being a clone of the original Kong who attacked New York and was human DNA from his human... Holy shit. 1998, Godzilla's son helps the professor who's technically killed his father to save the world and defeat other giant mutants? Like a giant mosquito who couldn't drink other mutants' bloods to gain its power. What the fuck? That's awesome. I love it. Could you watch that anywhere? I wonder if it's hard to watch old stuff. I guess to a degree, like the good Scooby-Doos were not on HBO Max. Which actually, I don't even think I saw Scoop on there. YouTube? Oh hell yeah. YouTube, my beloved. Yeah, I don't think... Oh, Scoop! That was another movie! That one's newer though. That movie was really cute. Ah! Sounds invaded my ear holes of this trailer that started immediately playing when I opened up Netflix. I have immediately forgotten why I opened Netflix! Fuck! It's like whenever you leave through a door and then immediately forget what you were doing. Like if you were gonna get something and you just fucking... It's gone. It went through that door. It went somewhere else. The One Piece show. The Netflix one. I need to watch that. I want to watch it so bad. But I don't want to like sit and watch it by myself. It seems so good. It seems so cute. It's good. You've seen it? Fuck. It seems like it's so much fun. Irish Wish? What the fuck? Girls 5 ever. No, 5 ever. Ooh. You know why people bashed on 98 Godzilla, since it's more animalistic and not an omen of nuclear... That... What? What? An omen? I feel like there's some Godzilla lore that I really don't know right now. Technically, if we got a second 98 Godzilla movie, we would have had Godzilla Jr. have kids on his own. Fuck. What do you mean, an omen of nuclear war? What? Cat and dog? Oh no. That 3D animation hurts my soul. It hurts my eyeballs. Ew. There is a show called Chicken Nugget. Okay. Okay. It is tagged with absurd, offbeat, and mystery. Wow. I want to buy some chicken nuggets. I've been wanting to finally... So, I've been very mad at nuggets. Ever since after eating some 2 times since I moved back in with my mom. And those 2 times I ate nuggets and it gave me, called like a gall attack, I guess. With my fucking gallbladder. And then, wow, oh my god, go to the fucking ER. Wow, you got little rocks in your gallbladder. Should probably get that taken out. I'm like, oh my god. Fuck. Get some taken out that same week. And so, nuggets cost me an organ. And ever since then, I was so mad. I'm like, I'm never eating one again. Fuck you. But now I've been like lately kind of craving one, but I'm still scared, even though I don't have the organ anymore. So, what can it do? What can it do? Nothing. Maybe fuck up my digestive system, but that's an everyday occurrence anyway, so it's not really anything different. RiniiVeill, did you just eat something? You little shitbag. Shaking my head. Comfort food breakup! It truly was. Because I mean, I'm still like, I started... Oh, hello, Maxwell. If my PC turns off, if stream stops, it's because he turned off my PC. Because Maxwell, over the course of many D&D sessions, has developed a habit of jumping onto my PC. Hello, buddy. Hi, lucky boy. You just want some attention. Cause you already ate. I'm just being a fat little boy. Max the PC hunter, truly. This goes back to Gojira Godzilla, who was a product from different circumstances, but all is linked to nuclear testing on his island. Oh, and he attacks Tokyo since that is the closest area for his ramp. Oh. You go deep into Godzilla and the iceberg he's building! I want to hear about it. I love just random lore and also just hearing where stuff kind of gets its inspiration from. Because I think I might have heard that Godzilla was inspired. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was inspired by the bombs? No nice way to say that. Or to put it. But I feel... Hello, Maxwell. It feels like a thing. Up into the new movie that is coming out. Yeah, I think I remember that there's a new movie. Question mark. Potentially, this sounds familiar. Ooh, that's a comedy special that I need to watch. I feel like there was something I was going to say at some point, and I do not remember it now. A whisker away! That movie is so fucking cute. Shit made me cry. Oh god. Anything with cats. It's gonna make me cry. Honestly, I'm just so overwhelmed with how much I love them. Hello, Bucky Boy. Like there's the game Stray. Like it seems so cute. And you'd think that, oh, that would be like the perfect thing for Rinnie to fucking play or watch people play. But joke's on you, the second I see a cat, or really animal, but any animal, but cats in particular, if I see them in distress, I fall apart, unfortunately. I can't help it. So I kind of just avoid it. Because I don't think exposure therapy is gonna help that one, Chief. Unfortunately. It be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just love something so much that if it is in even mild distress, even if you know it's fake, could just get very overwhelming. I also may potentially be a little too empathetic, some might say, in certain degrees. Maybe. Partially. Just a tiny bit. But it'd be like that sometimes. But going back to the lore, the Godzillas, their origins are different. Oh, like one is made out of souls of the lost from an older war. That's so metal. What the fuck? Who has white eyes, which is GMK? Another is separate Godzilla appearing. Oh. Monster stuff is so metal. I love it. Flavors of Youth. I've wanted to watch that. Exactly what you mean. Sometimes those one-off animal scenes in any media just make you nope out and either skip ahead or just drop the series for a hot second. Yeah. And I mean, it can kind of depend. It could be a little easier with some stuff, or like some animals, I guess. But like even the thought of something bad happening, because you kind of know, usually if an animal is thrown into some type of media, more often than not, the writer or director is going to want to pull at a heartstring at some point, so they are just automatically going to have something happen to the animal, whether it ends badly or not. But it, like, I can't. I just physically cannot. I think I did manage to watch. I might have been able to kind of watch or consume media with like animal pain in my youth. But like, I know I watched Marley and Me. That movie had like, was real fucking sad at the end. There's a big ass fucking moth! Hello? Where the fuck did it go? It was on my screen? Maxwell, you have a bug to get. Maxwell. Chop chop. Little shit. Let's see. Oh, fuck. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I saw it. Ah! Ugh. Oh my god. Stay away from my closet! You little bastard. Oh my god. Maxwell, you have one job. But you are usually pretty good at catching bugs. The problem is trying to keep you from eating them. Oh my god, I don't know where it went. Ah! Where did it come from? Where did it go? Cotton Eye Joe. Look. Well, I'm gonna die. Sayonara. At least I revealed my PNG before I died. After Gogeta was defeated and Gogeta becomes Kiryu or Mechagodzilla, fuck yeah. Then we got random ones like a live action Godzilla with purple spikes, who has been around since the 90s but went into hiding. Oh. And there's a Godzilla that there is the Godzilla we have now, who has been around before the dinosaurs, since the planet used to have some more radiation on the surface. Ooh. Lamp. I could turn on a lamp. I have one. Right there. Where it was flying around. If I turn it on. I'm gonna turn it on. Maxwell, stop staring at me. Stop perceiving me with your big old eyeballs. You know what? I think part of my habits of watching stuff by myself, or struggling with that, was from when I lived in an apartment, because I would partially just watch stuff with people all the time. In the beginning, I would watch a bunch of stuff with my roommate. Until she was, I guess, occupied. Not the fuck. Not the moth emote. Is that one of the emojis from Windows? Oh, it looks so different. Well, that's a butterfly. I have eyeballs. I can perceive things. It looks like a moth though. At least from the chat on my screen. Not the one in the stream though. But oh, looks like a moth. I don't know where that little bastard went. But I'm gonna cry. Why is it always my room? Why is it always me? Motherfucker! Why? I don't understand. The bugs always come into my room. It's always frogs winding up in my goddamn bathroom. And just... I'm gonna start a revolution by burning down the house. The prettiest lights, he just couldn't resist. It's not even that I don't have pretty lights. There's no... I guess I can kind of understand it right now because I'm home alone this weekend, so it's just me, but also fuck off! Oh, I'm home alone this weekend. This would have been the best time to play a scary game. But not by myself. Fuck that. I will never. Never again. You had the time and enough whiteboards and a voice call, you would explain them. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm imagining you as like the fucking Pepe Sylvia. Or Pepe Silva. That meme. That's how I'm imagining you with Godzilla right now. I fucking love it. Even the ones that didn't get made. Oh, I love the lore. Lore is so much fun. Oh, Lord. Oh my god. Train track returned. I was going to mention 5 ever ago. How for certain stuff, it'll like activate in my brain where I just really love listening to where certain like inspirations and things come from, or just the original material or stuff like that, because that's kind of what got me into a rabbit hole of watching so many videos, or I guess essays on YouTube discussing the differences between the two Wonka, or Chocolate Factory movies, so the Willy Wonka and the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Those 2 movies. It was before Wonka came out. And I think that's why some of these were kind of like spawned on, talking about the comparisons of the old ones and just talking about why those movies in particular were made, stuff behind the scenes of it, and just kind of comparing them to the book in that respect. And it will just lead me down certain rabbit holes if the itch is scratched just enough for me that I will just be so hyper fixated for like just a fucking week. And for that week, I could probably tell you a lot of things about that topic, but once that hyperfixation ends, I don't know goddamn thing. I might know 2 things, but that's it. Unfortunately, I only have so much space in my brain, and unfortunately, a lot of the information in my brain right now is just Baldur's Gate 3 information, which eventually that will maybe fade away. I don't know, because I mean, I still hold on to Dragon Age information for the most part. I think I'm kind of slowly starting to lose that information, unfortunately. Like, I could tell you fucking everything with Dragon Age 2, but I think with a lot of extra stuff. To be fair, I actually haven't seen the... I forgot to watch the show. Oops. I forgot it was a thing. I forgot there was a show. But I mean, there's been a lot of like information about BioWare lately about just I'm struggling. So I've just been kind of like forgetting about Dragon Age. So like if it happens, if Dreadwolf comes out, I'll be like, oh shit, I forgot about you. Let's go. It'll be a little treat. But it's sad. But it's, I can't remember. I feel like there's been like other stuff that's kind of happened to me where I've just gone down a certain rabbit hole of stuff where I learned so much background info about it, but I remember nothing. I think I just remember the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory stuff, just because it's most recent thing. I think it was from late last year I got invested in that, but I'm trying to think. Is there anything you guys have ever just kind of like activates your brain and you just like hyper fixate, but like in knowledge gathering, not just like focusing on like a video game, but like just you want the info dump. You look for the info dump. I'm trying to think. I know there was that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I've done that with. Fuck. I don't even know. What is something? Black Adam is on Netflix. It's leaving soon. Shazam! I liked Shazam too. It was cute. Though I probably also like it more just because it was the first ever movie that I saw all myself. I'm trying to think. I think maybe Invincible? But I guess more so because I was like watching a bunch of videos about the comics. I know there's that. What else do I know about? Or do I remember looking into? Maybe there's something on Amazon Prime that'll probably jog my memory. I guess technically Has Been Hotel, but that's more so because I've been following it for like 84 years. You know exactly what you mean, but you can't think of an example. And I think that's just because it's like, that's just such a specific thing where it's like you hyper fixate on all of this knowledge and gathering it. It's almost like you're studying for a test. Fuck! You're studying for a test just enough for what you need to know, and then you're just memorizing it. That's all you're doing. And then once you're like done, once you moved on, once that test has been taken in your brain, that shit's gone. It ain't coming back until maybe something relevant ever comes up that like triggers that brain cell once again that's been buried. Like fucking mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. That's exactly it. That is it. Gotta wait for the right keywords to trigger the brain cell that got stuck with the week-long Wikipedia bitch. That is 100% it. Oh my fucking god. Oh no. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that. Oh no. I'm trying to think. It's like, oh, what are your special interests? But it also like depends. Because there could also just be like a lot of stuff that you kind of just know it by heart. As it is. Because you've seen it so many times. So I think that could also be almost like an adjacent. In a way. In a time. In a place. I see Sonic the Hedgehog, but where is Sonic 2? Where is it? I bought it. Where are you? Dora and the Lost City of Gold. That movie was so cute. The Barbie movies! Oh my goodness. But if I just stream Barbie games, I'd probably have to find several. Because they're really short. If I remember right. But I think you could find most of the PC games. I don't know if they'd have to be like not entirely legal. I don't know. I don't want to say like emulated, but they'd be like really old. I think I tried playing one once for the nostalgia and it started fucking up my computer, but it was more so because of like the resolution and how old it was. But I don't know, I wanna do like a Barbie stream one day. It's part of who I am and also it fits the aesthetic. I mean, come on. Look at me. Look at everything. Basically, Barbie inspired. I mean, technically, to be fair, my original iteration of Rinnie was, even though she was very princess, she was Barbie inspired princess. So, just not the blonde hair. What about fan-made Pokemon games? I didn't know that they're fan-made ones, but I will admit, when it comes to Nintendo games, like Nintendo IPs, specifically, like Pokemon and, there's another one that I can't remember. Just certain IPs that they're very, almost like religious of. I'm very scared of touching anything like that. Like, I do have Pokemon games that I do want to play on stream eventually. I do have them. I just need to make thumbnails. I have a few, Switch games to play. I just forgot to give them thumbnails because it's like, I feel like I want them to be like stylized, but also I might have to like commission people to do certain styles of art. But also I don't know how to find artists anymore. I don't know how to find people since I'm in like such a hidey hole of the internet these days. You might be able to get some from discount bins at smaller video game stores, but probably your best bet would be emulation, yeah. And it's weird because like, it's not weird, but it wouldn't, would you still call it emulation if it's a PC original game, just really fucking old? Most Barbie games are probably hard to find, so emulators are probably a best bet. I think I follow a blog on Tumblr that has a lot of like links and stuff to old games, so I might have to give them a look-see to at least play the ones that I've played as a kid. Which probably not all going to be super interesting. They're just gonna be really cute, mostly like, I don't know, like little painty kind of games, slightly creative, marginally. Not a whole lot, but I think it'd be like a fun day. I would just need to... I don't know. I don't even know what I could do for a thumbnail. I guess I could try... Oh my god, we've been streaming. I've been talking for 2 hours. What the fuck? Who am I? I could probably try using like a template. There's like something cute that I want to use for stream templates. Because I feel like templates are gonna be my best friend. Like what I've done with the storyteller and a little to the left. Yes, that game. Couldn't remember the name of it for a second. Oh wait, you know what? I think purchases and rental. There's Sonic 2. So many movies. Cats! I've been wanting to watch that, to be honest. I want to rewatch it. But I also don't. I feel like Cats is really fun to watch when I force someone else to watch it. Because it's, I don't know, a rite of passage. Yes and no, depending on the company, if they do libraries of older games or not. If it's library, then it's authentic. If they don't, then it's emulated like Pokemon or some X. Oh, wow. I feel so boomer. I don't understand technology. I feel like it's so easy for me to break something. I'll have to try to find some, though. I think the only games that I can think of that I had as a kid, Barbie-wise... I guess just to mention it to kind of expect it if anyone ever wants to watch that. I had... 4 games. It was the Barbie Rapunzel, something with Swan Lake, and also the Princess Bride? But not like the movie that you would expect. It was just like its own little thing. And it was so fucking cute. The art was really, really cute. Oh, and there was also one for like Barbie Sleeping Beauty or something like that. The art was also really nice for that one. Princess Beat? Is that a game? Or are we beating up princesses? Which, I mean, I guess I'm a game for either. Gosh, there's so many games in so little time. I think I kind of want to... I've been thinking about this because it's going to be hard for me to have a schedule. It's probably going to be a little easier since summer is coming and that's when work eases up. Which is kind of why I've been streaming a little. Like, I know I was streaming Baldur's Gate 3 before, on and off, but that was a struggle partially from just getting through the game. Fuck. Especially the third act. Remember a Barbie movie that had something with the princess and they swapped places? I wonder if there's a game and Barbie was like a dancer. But I think I know there's one kind of like that. There's the... I think they kind of did that plot twice. There was a newer one like that. That sounds familiar. And then there's the Princess and the Pauper. Where it's like, oh, they switch places. But that sounds similar with like the specific, like, I don't know, like dancing deal. Sounds something from a newer-ish movie, I think. But I do want to try to stream more. I miss it. It's fun, and it also forces me to play games. It forces me to do things. I know I have at least my catalog of most thumbnails to cover me for like big games, but I want to go back to like streaming 3 days a week. The Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday format. It might be Saturday or Sunday. That one kind of just, what day on the weekend kind of just depends on how tired I am after D&D, and I could also potentially not stream on a weekend. Just in case if I'm like out of town or anything. What about doing a thriller, like a scary game? I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one. I think the best I could probably do is Lethal Company, but I don't know. Maybe I could try to do that one on my own. Maybe on stream at least. Like back in the day when I did solo Phasmo a few times. It would have to be on days that I am home alone for sure. I think I've played Lethal Company twice now, and I screamed a little too much. Contractually obligated to be social via video games. Exactly. I need to socialize, especially right now. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's a little... I don't want to call it like TMI, but I think most of, if not all of my friends right now are kind of in a stage of being just really busy and or socially depleted. And I am not. I'm a little busy because of work, but like I'm not socially depleted. So it's been not fun. got a tinge of the touch of the loneliness, one might say. It is what it is though. Can't really help that. I am not one to force anyone to hang out with me, though to be fair, I have also been I will admit, burned a few times trying to ask people to hang out with me, and they kind of have to bail at the last second. Or something else and I can't remember. Oh, or they just don't respond. I don't know which one's worse. So, my solution is streaming! Where I'm forcing people to... I'm not forcing anybody, you don't have to be here. No one is contractually obligated to be around me. But yeah, it'll at least I can pretend someone's there. That sounds so fucking sad. Oh my god. Sometimes it be like that though. Man. Bigfoot Plus, if anything, you could have others join. Oh, not really a scary game, it's more of an adrenaline rush game. Oh, that makes sense, that makes sense. I think, yeah, and I think, I don't know if anyone, I don't know, would I like ask people to join me to play Lethal Company? I don't know. I'm so used to like not collabing. I'm not really big with like the collabing. Because it's really hard to organize in my experience. It's, I don't know. Maybe I play just fucking Valorant. Play Valorant sometimes. Maybe, because I have touched a little bit of the Valorant, once, I think. I think it was only whenever Dom was streaming I've only ever played. I played with him. I haven't touched it outside of that, other than, once to buy skins. Once. You do have friends who have Lethal Company plus some stream. Wow. No, Valorant will ruin my innocence. Did I have innocence to begin with? Let's be real. Let's be real. I also still don't fucking know what I'm doing in Valorant. It's gonna be a very long time before I know what I'm doing, to be honest. I know there's like the Sage I'm trying to learn. Rini has played Overwatch. She has seen the worst of humanity. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. I reinstall Overwatch and play that. Or I guess Overwatch. I don't know. It's kind of not worth it. Like at the very, I feel like if I played Overwatch for stream versus Valorant, it would just be one game that I'm kind of good at, or I used to be good at, versus a game I don't know anything about. I don't even know if I could play Valorant on my own, to be honest. I feel like I kind of need to be carried. I feel like that sometimes. I need to check. I can't remember when I made an account, but I do need to check when I can change my name again. Because you can like every like 90 days, I guess you can technically change your name on Valorant, or like your ID or whatever. And I really want to do that. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to use the same name that I used for Overwatch. Or if I want to use something different. Also, it's very scary to play a game that you are learning by yourself. Just because sometimes people can be mean, even if you're playing with people around your same level. Gonna be real. Gonna be honest. But also, to be fair, technically, just people on the internet just generally kind of mean. So, it would be like that sometimes. This is got some good sippy sips. But it'll be a progress. So many things. I know. Oh, I forgot. I have Animal Crossing too. Honestly, I could have probably touched Animal Crossing tonight if I felt like. I feel like if I ever want to do more chill talking streams to kind of help with, I don't know. I don't know if I want to call it help with like focus or what. But maybe have like Animal Crossing days. like, I feel like thinking back on like doing the like 3-day-a-week schedule, hopefully, like, I'm not gonna stream if I'm like really tired, because I mean, this isn't a job for me. If it's a job, I would die. I could not. I really could not anymore. But I know I would want to do one weekend day would probably be whatever the long game is. And then maybe Tuesday could also be a long game day. And then Thursday could maybe be... I know I want like a day to break things up to where it's like a smaller game stream. Animal Crossing is nice for brain off mode. It truly is. And I still need to finish my island. I could show that off. But I want to do like smaller stuff. So it's like semi-variety, but not complete variety. Because I like my long games, but also long games take fucking forever to get through. So I think at least like 2 days a week for a long game for the most part. And then a variety day where it's just whatever I feel like. Like that could be Valorant, Lethal, I could probably touch a little bit of V-Rising, to be honest, because I have a server, but that would also be more of like a brain off because I kind of can't do anything on my own. So that would be a brain off, just resource gathering, occasionally killing things kind of thing. What other options do I have? Barbie, some other old games. I'm trying to think of like, we gotta finish Storyteller. That's also something. I could probably try to do streaming, or try to do streaming. Am I gonna try? Am I doing that? Am I trying? Art streams. Even though I'm still, like, I can do them, but I'm marginally hesitant because, I mean, I was supposed to stream art today, and we are over 2 hours and 15 minutes in, and I have not drawn a goddamn fucking thing. Because I am so invested in talking that I cannot focus on drawing. Fuck. Trying to think. I bought a bunch of games today. Because of the I forgot that the spring sale was going on for Steam. So some stuff that I bought, I could probably try to do like a management game. Something I bought is News Tower. So I get it's like one of those kind of like I don't fully know it, but it's just a management game of trying to build a newspaper building, I guess, business. Because I like management games for whatever fucking reason, even though I'm really bad at them. I bought 2 Point Hospital. That could also be a thing. I feel like that could go very bad very quickly, so that'll be fun. I did finally make sure to properly buy Apollo Justice. Though I do want to fix the thumbnail for that one before we eventually get into that. It seems like I'm gonna do Persona 5 as the long game. That's the one that's winning the most votes in the poll right now. And so that's gonna be the long game that we're going to do, which I will start, I think, next Saturday. Yeah, I will start that next Saturday or Sunday, whatever day works. Which I'm excited for. I've never finished Royal. I got up to a certain point with a lot of the new content, so I think I kind of know what's going on. But it's also been so long that, like, I love Persona 5. It was a lot of fun. Wasn't an alternate pathway of Stray Gods on the list? Like, do a kick-ass wise or try to... True, we could try to retouch on Stray Gods. That already has, like, its own little thumbnail. Thank you for saving me some beautiful time. That is... We could go into some Stray Gods. There's always so many options. Like I said, Animal Crossing. There's the unpacking game. I bought a Game of Thrones, the board game. I could try that. I could apparently do it like solo, like 1v5 against all like the game's AI. That'll be interesting. I've always wanted to try that board game, to be honest, but any stream will be fun. Your brother still has to finish his playthrough of Persona 5 Royal, so you were making fun of him and saying that you would now end up finishing it before him. That would be really, really impressive. I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish the game on stream, because I don't know how much I'm going to do on and off stream. Because it's kind of hard to remember. I may do like some days off stream, but something fun about Persona 5 Royal. So while I do have the PS4 version, and that's sitting on my bookshelf somewhere. I don't know where I put it. I think I put it away with the other games. I used to have it on display. And to be fair though, I guess the only way I could really explain it is I had Persona 5 Royal. I had the disc for it. And I think it was up until that point I took a break during the new act, and I let my ex-roommate borrow it. And word of advice: never let anyone borrow anything you are not willing to lose. Because in the end, the grand scheme of things, she still has my Persona 5 Royal. She was supposed to send it back to me, but somehow wound up her having the disc, but for some reason her sister had the case, and she was trying to figure out a way of... She never told me that until the very end. And when I found out that they were the reason why she hadn't mailed it back to me yet was because that they were separated, and she was trying to create this complicated scheme of trying to send the game to her sister to send to me, but only when the stars aligned. For when I think it was whether she was visiting her sister or whether her sister was visiting her, to hand it over. And it just, I was like, fuck it, keep it. Which still also made me mad though, because my mom bought me the game. I will never live that down. It's kind of fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. Welcome back, Chai. But a friend of mine was very sweet. Before she moved away, she bought me a replacement Persona 5 Royal. But I think I have my PS4 kind of tucked away because I have not touched it since I moved back. Just because the space where I would have put it is usually occupied by something. Or it was before at the time and I never took it back out. So instead, very long story, probably shouldn't have even talked about it, but I wound up, I think it was like on sale, or I saw that it was on the fucking Switch. Persona 5 Royal was on the Switch, and I figured, I don't know, since this is fresh, I bought it, and so when I stream Persona 5 Royal, it's gonna be the Switch version. Probably not gonna look that good, but I just want to see what it's gonna be. I wanna experience that. Yeah, it's really interesting. Apparently they were able to port Persona 5 Royal into the Switch, which I guess I kind of understand. It's probably not like really hard on the hardware, because it doesn't really seem like it's a very demanding game. What other Switch games do I have? I have a lot of like little mini games on the Switch too that I could probably do for variety stuff. Oh my god, there's so much dust! Oh god, I'm gonna die. I have a lot of other games that I could probably touch on stream. I mean, I still have the Great Ace Attorney. I've never finished that. I forget where I stopped with that one. But I would play that at some point whenever voted on after I do the Apollo Justice. I also have Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and I also have Violet, and I would want to play those on stream, I think. Methinks. I think that would be very fun. I have Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I started that, but I don't know if I want to just play it on my own time. I wonder who voted for Apollo Justice in the poll. I don't know. Whoever could it be? It's a mystery. My real curiosity is who voted for Cyberpunk? And also, who voted for Persona 5? That's what I want to know. The only ones that I know of for sure of the votes is Yuchai and also Zim, because he made a comment of how he decided to vote for Persona 5 in the end. So I'm always so curious to know what people voted and like why is that your choice? Maybe I should add that as like almost like a call to action in like future posts of like vote for what game you want me to play next. Why did you pick it? I like learning how people work. I like learning how people's brain works. What made you make that decision? I also have I have a lot of Fire Emblem games. I do want to go through those at some point. Oh my goodness. But I want to have like really nice art for the thumbnail. I I really want like a really nice like fantasy look, but like I want to like commission someone for that because I ain't fucking drawing that. But that runs into the same fucking problem with having someone to be like a specific artist for like a Pokemon thumbnail or Danganronpa. That's also on the list of things that I want to eventually play. But I would need a thumbnail for, and it has like such a specific style. I want a good thumbnail for it, but I can't do the right style. I don't want to. Like I could probably try, like I did with Persona, but I don't want to. Sometimes YouTube picks up random polls to slap on recommended pages, so it could have been true. Very true. If they weren't, I'd want to know though. Style tip. It is, and it's hard to find people that do the style emulation. If anyone ever sees like an artist, throw them at me. Either mention them like in the server or I don't know. Do I have like DMs open on my server? I have that setting. Speaking of that goddamn setting, there was another server that I had like... Okay, I have like... Okay, I have my DMs open on my server. So if you're in my server and find an artist, whether they fit Danganronpa, Pokemon, or Fire Emblem, they don't even have to be like Fire Emblem like specific style, but just like something that could work with like a fantasy thing. Excuse me. Someone that could draw like a really detailed outfit. I'd have to figure one out, but send them to me. I'm so bad at finding artists now. Cries. But there's like, I think I have in my pocket fucking 3 Fire Emblem games. I still need to do the final attempt that I want to make with 3 houses, which I want to do that on stream, where to force myself to finally go through. I want to go through the Black Eagle's house again, especially since I gone through everything so much that I got a little bit of a better handle on it, even though it's been years. Because I need to get with Hubert. I need to get my goddamn husband. I forsake him the first route, and I have regretted it ever since. I need him. I need the ending with him. I don't know why I like him so much. He's ugly. I still can't get over that. It's like, sir, how did you sneak up on me like this? I think it's just because I chose the Black Eagles first. If I didn't, he would not have stolen my heart, I think. You're a hunk of a man. Would you think it would be the other guy, the blonde one? I forget his name. The one with the mask. You think it would have been him? Because I mean, I did pick him, but he's not my like forever husband. No, not Dimitri, the other one. Which you'd also think Dimitri, but I think after getting a taste of Yuritsa, him. After getting a taste of Hubert and Yuritsa. A little controversial, but Dimitri's a little boring to me. You think otherwise, but unfortunately, I was like, oh, I could have someone who is don't know, a little fucked up. But like in a different flavor. In an evil flavor. That's the good spice. I think it's I just got too spoiled with them that Dimitri he wasn't good enough anymore. But I also I got 3 hopes. I started that, but I never finished it. The controls are a little hard for me to... It's a hard to play game for me because it is one of those, I don't know what you would call it. I don't know what you would call that game. Style of game. But... I feel like that would be very fun to play on stream, and I'd probably have a more fun time, I think, playing it on stream. I think I probably only would play through that once, to be honest. And I also have Fire Emblem Engage. That I have not touched at all. I am so curious, and I want to play that on stream. I can't remember if that also still does the tactics, traditional tactics or not, but ugh. 3 hosts can be super brain off in terms of battle in comparison to other Fire Emblem games. Yeah, especially just like it's you just smash, you just beat things up. But I think it's still a little hard for me because it still tries to involve like some level of tactics, and I'm like, I don't got brain cells. I can't think. Who the fuck do you think I am? I say with a backlog of puzzle games. I sometimes have a brain cell. Sometimes. Occasionally. Every third full moon. Oh man. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a little sleepy. I might end stream soon, but yeah, I have a whole lot of plans of things in the future. Thinking brain cell only agrees to work under certain circumstances. Like, yeah, exactly. I have lots of plans. I do want to get into proper streaming, especially when like summer kicks in. That's when I'm literally going to have like be the least busy, especially at work. So I kind of just want to do a little something fun extra, at least up until busy time kicks in around September, October, later in the year. And we'll see if my brain will work to stream again. But probably, hopefully, with a game not like Baldur's Gate 3. I'd probably try to do once a week, maybe. Who knows? Not married to anything. This is not my livelihood. If my channel got banned, I'd be sad, but I'd be fine. Cries, dies. Be like that sometimes, though. I think I'll be alright. But yeah, hopefully things will be able to align for me to at least be able to commit to this little hobby of hanging out, vibing, showing things off, sharing moments on the internet. I do have a plan also as part of my money saving before we go. Another one of the things that I wanted to save up for and invest in, because I think it would just be fun. It's something I've always wanted to do. I do want to spend some time trying to, I don't know, collect moments from my Baldur's Gate streams and hire an editor to slap everything together into just like a long video. Mostly long just because Baldur's Gate. I don't know if I would do anything for my Twitch VODs, to be honest. I mean, I think I still have those, but I have an editor in mind if he still edits. Otherwise I'll probably have to find someone somewhere. But it is something I want to do. I want to have like a bunch of just like little videos of just like stuff from Baldur's Gate streams. You know. Ooh, hi Sarah. Thank you. But yeah, it's always, that is something I've always kind of wanted to have. And just have like, I don't know, I just want like extra content, you know? It's, yeah, I think, like, I feel like it'd probably be easier to just also pay the editor to go through the video or go through the VOD to watch and like grab the clips themselves. Especially since I hate watching back anything that I've ever done. At least it's a little easier since I don't have to look in my face. As sad as that sounds. I just get like weird, I don't know. My brain does not like seeing its face when I am doing anything. Creating content, I guess. But I guess also like hearing my own voice will probably be weird as shit. But if anyone can remember anything that they thought was funny, definitely let me know. If you can recall from any of my streams. I cannot. I'm gonna have to rewatch them. But that's gonna be like a slow process of like collecting some stuff. Ooh, excuse me, over time. It'll be a little harder too, since I don't think... Actually, I do not know if, I don't think YouTube has like a clip system like Twitch does. Or it kind of, it has like highlights, I think, that you can do of a video, but I don't know if you guys can do it. I know I can. But who knows? Who knows? But that is something that I want to do. I want to kind of get together. Technically does not many people use it, yeah. You can clip it? Oh, wow. Oh, what is it, Dan? What is the question mark? Is it for like, the highlight thing? But yeah. I feel like... I guess my project for the year then is going to be trying to gather just like clips in general, I guess, or just timestamps of stuff. And just Blake, for a second, you didn't hear the full thing. Just talking about how I want to create little, I don't know what you would call it, compilation videos, I guess, of stuff from my Baldur's Gate 3 streams. At least since that's all the stuff that I've been streaming on YouTube. Start to finish. I don't know if there's anything else from like the chill streams. And collecting stuff to throw together to a compilation video, yeah. To throw at an editor to do it for me. I could never. I would die. So if you can recall anything potentially funny, or that was funny to you, definitely either... I don't know if I would have like a good... channel for it on my server. I guess? You don't even have to remember like anything specific. I don't want you guys to like go through the VODs to watch it. That's my job. That's my job. But if there's anything off the top of your heads ever to remember, you can either, I don't know, DM it to me or whatever is okay. Oh, goodness. Goodness. But that's hopefully something I want to do over the rest of this year. Slowly gathering. And hopefully get the editor next year. Because I don't know, I wanna have a little more chunkiness to my channel, you know? Because all I have is the lives. I don't have videos, and I don't have shorts, which I also just do not know how to I don't know how to do that. Which I think is just another I think I could technically take stuff from the video directly to shove it into a short, which I think that's like people have done. I think that's the thing I can do. But also I can't be asked. I can't. It's hard. I'd rather just like throw a video at someone to be like, or throw a clip at someone and it's like, make this nice for a short. Because I don't understand any of that. I am too much of a boomer. I think that's also a thing that's ever like hurt my success, is that like I don't understand anything of how the internet works. I don't understand trends, algorithms, public interest. It's hard to follow. It's hard to keep up. Because I am simply vibing. Having edited stuff always helps the channel look more polished. It really does. And also it feels like it would kind of just be nice also to kind of just, if I ever feel like I want to look back on something, it's a little nicer to have something a little more edited down to the good stuff. Be overwhelming, especially while streaming isn't a main income. Yeah, or any income at all, really. Because I don't have like the YouTube stuff, the YouTube partner, which honestly, I don't think I'd ever go for like, the only reason I would ever get like a YouTube partner thing would be to get memberships, not for the money, but in order to enable the use of emotes on my channel, because you can only use emotes on a person's server or on their like their streams and stuff, or on their like the comments and stuff, and to set up donations for like charities and stuff, because you can only do that if you're a partner, which is a little smelly, but I kind of get it too. So that's I definitely don't think I could ever rely on YouTube monetization with how much I swear and the jokes and other stuff. So YouTube would never be like income for me. Just like in the end, Twitch just kind of was more, any income would just be for like a donation to something, rather than keep the money myself, because I do not need it. I am okay. I am okay. I do not need money. I mean, I do, but that's why I have a job. They became pansies over the years. Yeah, well, it's partially more so also the fault of a lot of advertisers. That's really a lot of like their fault, but I mean YouTube is very corporate. You can still like I could still say like shitbag. I could still do a lot of other stuff, but and a lot of I could say whatever. I could do most things. As long as it's not like TOS breaking for the most part. Like it'd be fine. I think you just get like the age restricted, which affects the monetization. But that wouldn't be a problem for me at all. I wouldn't care. But I mean, there's like certain words that were banned on Twitch that are okay here, I'm pretty sure. Like simp. That was fucking banned on Twitch, and I think some other things. But it is what it is.
Oh, I gotta welcome. Hope you had a good day so far.
I feel like you had a no. Maybe I'm confusing you with someone else.
I don't know. But hi, well, hope you had a good day so far. I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming, but I just keep fucking talking.
I won't shut up. Yeah, it's I want to acquire things. I want to do more things. Just because I wanna. Just something I always like. I like having extra things. I want more chunkiness to my channel. Just to have it, you know? Just to have it. Because
I deserve nice things.
But, because I mean, there's... Yeah, because technically you don't have to be very, like, family friendly. Just to exist on YouTube. Just take a look at Voice Critical. You know, with the way that he talks. But I'm sure he mostly gets, like, age restricted all the time. Because he does not give a single flying fuck. I do remember. I just can't remember if you wanted to be called... If you were a person that wanted to be called something else. Or if that was someone else. There's so many people. I'm so sorry. I do remember you though. My brain cell is off right now. I had to do so much talking in D&D. I had to use my brain. So much. Age restriction doesn't hurt big streamers. Doesn't hurt streamers big enough to get sponsors. Yeah, or like content creators.
Is it? Oh, Maxwell! Hold up, I gotta get a picture. Holy fuck, he's so cute. Okay. I got you.
Maybe one day I'll just do a stream fucking talking about D&D. I would love to do like more D&D content on here. I feel like that is also a thing. Like I want to like do stuff D&D related. But I just don't know what, because usually a lot of D&D content that I watch is usually like tips or like info about like classes or races, certain builds, or how to deal with certain types of players or dungeon masters, which usually the solution is communication. Or like worst players or the worst player types or some shit like that. I don't know what I could bring to the table other than talking about my D&D sessions. Which I don't know how many people would just fucking tune into a stream to watch that. Cries. Maybe one day I'll figure something out D&D related. Because I love D&D, it's a lot of fun. I've especially developed an emotional attachment, unfortunately, to my current character. Her name is Delight. She is a blue tiefling. She is a wild magic sorcerer who is also an undead warlock. That was unplanned, so she's not very optimized. But that's okay. It's fun flavor. She's definitely going through some growth, and we will see if she survives the next session. Because unfortunately, the fight might be a little rough. We might have a TPK. We'll find out. But I don't know. I don't know what to really do with like D&D stuff. It's hard. It's hard existing. Fuck. Oh goodness. Maxwell. Okay, so Max is like, he's got a semi-new favorite laying spot, which is literally just laying where I sleep, but he's like all stretched out and like so fucking cute. He's like partially laying on my D&D notebook and character journal, which I'm still playing with, figuring out how I want it to sit, especially because she keeps leveling up. You've seen a lot of successful short series that focus on funny D&D moment recollections. You're not sure about long-form videos, but you're sure you could take a long-form stream and chop it up, cough, or have someone else edit it, cough. Fuck. Maybe. I feel like a lot of stuff like that too kind of helps, like if I did like, if you do like, do like D&D sessions of like almost like podcast form, but I don't think I could ever manage to do a stream D&D. I've wanted to. That's actually something I've wanted to do often, but I don't know. That's not something that I could feasibly do. I've kind of learned I'm not gonna keep trying. It's too much. Blue tiefling, wild magic. Hey, Eddie Jester inspiration there. Actually, not really. I never watched too much of campaign 2. I think the only thing that I looked at tiefling or like character wise for Jester was just trying to avoid looking too much like her character. Even though it's not like my character's gonna like go anywhere. But it was more so like the hairstyle. So I did try to like, I wasn't sure if I was gonna take any inspiration from like her outfit because it's really cute. But I think I just went blue tiefling because usually I do red. I typically go for the red route. But I was like, I don't know, I want something a little different. I went through like a long process of trying to figure out Delight. Because I think when I first started making her character, I really wanted to go like neutral, like chaotic neutral, true neutral, or maybe even lawful neutral. I wanted to go something neutral because I wanted to go a little more potentially like just potentially be a little like sus. But as I was building out Delight, she just kind of became chaotic good. Wasn't planned. And I think with the wild magic sorcerer, it was just because at the time using D&D Beyond for the character creation, I only had access to the player handbook at the time. And I didn't want to go the draconic origin because I felt it was a little too on the nose already. Since I was playing, she's in a Tyranny of Dragons campaign, and so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go like wild magic, because I just want to go for it. If I had more options later, I would have definitely not gone wild magic. Though, I feel I could go into depth about her. Oh my goodness. But with Delight, I wanted something interesting where she was essentially born with the magic, but she specifically, her motivations, it's like she wants to be like a healer. She wanted to be a helper, but her magic manifested and it kind of just blocked her off in her brain, where it's like, what the fuck? Like magic manifested and I can't even heal my grandpa because her grandpa, who adopted her, it was just like her sole caregiver her entire life. He got sick and she was like, oh shit, I got magic, could it like help? Fucking nope. You ain't no druid, you ain't no cleric, you ain't no paladin, you just a fucking wild magic sorcerer, bitch. It gave her like a little bit of flavor. You get the whole not wanting to seem like a popular character thing. As a side note, pink tiefling supremacy. That's cute. I thought about my backup character. I think she's supposed to be pink, if I recall what I put down. You take the sticky cat treasure? Hell yeah. You think there's an online D&D board you could play and have others join? Ooh, interesting. Pokemon Legends D&D campaign? Are there any like that? I'm sure there are, but I don't know. It's crazy. I feel like that would be something. I feel like if I did like do D&D stuff, I could worry about that like later too, at least on stream. Like my character concepts are always good. Thank you. I like creating characters that feel pain. It adds flavor. I mean, technically, it didn't have to be a lot of pain. But I got the character concept background. We had to roll for it. And I got the one where my character had a beloved family member who was ailing in some way, shape, or form. They were like either ailing or like on their deathbed or just whatever. And they reveal to her that they were part of the cult, the dragon cult that is attacking everything now. And they used to be a high-ranking member. So I was like, oh, what can I do with this? And so I just kind of came up with like, you know what? I'm gonna center essentially everything around this concept where, I think it was going to be her dad, but it kind of wound up just being her grandpa, on accident. Which I'm just rolling with it. It's fine. But I was just like, you know what? This grandpa is going to be her entire world. And so she...
Oh, thank you for stopping by, Kiara. I appreciate it. Have a good evening.
Good morning. Day. Whatever time it is for you.
Appreciate you stopping in.
And enjoying my new PNG. But, she grew up with him. It was fine, dandy. The kind of general lore is that he gave up his cult life. He was already getting tired of it, but he finally gave it up for my girl Delight. When he quote unquote adopted, partially kidnapped her. She was alone, as far as she knows. But got her, raised her, but he decided to be a good boy and like teach her all the good things. And then eventually he got sick and they settled down into a town and she got her magic, but not a good magic. And one thing led to another. On his deathbed, he revealed his secrets to her. And then she set off for adventure! Which she's on right now. We'll see how long she survives. Which I hope she survives for a while, because I feel like I can do a lot with her character, to be honest. I want to see her grow. She feels like a lot of fun. I like my backup character too, but I'm so attached. It'd be homebrew, but it can be based on Legends Arceus, where whoever the characters are get sucked into Hisui. True, I feel like there's probably some games like that you could probably find. I think Pokemon is very popular to homebrew with D&D, I feel. If anything, just to be like a game to play eventually. I just don't know about doing that on like a stream, you know? It'd be fun. I don't know about organizing that. I could promise you organizing D&D streams is actually, depending on how you want to go about it, a lot. There's a lot. It hurts my soul. I've tried so many times.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, it's almost 9:30. What the fuck? Oh, time changed. Time changed, my beloved. Oh my god, I've been so tired all week. Oh, that was a really weird burp. Oh, that was not a good burp. It was like a burp hiccup. Oh, that was not good. Ah! But time changed. I've been so tired all fucking week. Hopefully I'll be able to fully finish sleeping and adjusting tomorrow. Otherwise, I die. I perish. Oh yes, Simi. Sweet prince. I say to myself as I die.
Oh. I think it's been 3 hours. So I think
now I also have to use the restroom. So I think now is probably a pretty good time to head off. We've had a pretty good little chit-chatty stream. Just vibing. Just enjoying everyone's company, having some fun, talking about plans of the future. Some ideas, some goals. We'll see how things go. And I will see you all probably next Tuesday. I will probably still stick to... Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to just doing random variety stuff. We might finish Storyteller. It's Thursday. Hopefully I'll be able to stream again. Play another more variety stuff, whatever it is. Excuse me. And then next Saturday / Sunday, either or, we will play Persona 5 Royal. Yeah, I hope everyone gets some good sleep too, especially for anyone suffering from time change from this past weekend. This coming Tuesday or the week after? This coming Tuesday. Whatever day that is. This, the 19th. The 19th and the 21st. Hopefully, I will stream. Not married to it. The only thing I'm married to is streaming, I think, the 23rd. And that's going to be Persona 5 Royal. And then the 19th and 21st is going to be whatever the fuck I decide. Before then, you'll know from the upcoming stream that I make, hopefully not the day of. You'll know that from whatever the thumbnail is. Oh my goodness. Switch that over to the stream and yes, I updated my little image on the back end here too. Now I can't stop yawning. I've been deactivated.
But I had a fun time today. I had a lot of fun showing off the PNG, enjoying the goodness, talking about the future. Yes, updated peak. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night, day, morning, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you next time. Okay. Bye-bye. 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 Bye. Bye-bye.